Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
Okay, now what do I click?
What's up, everybody? I am Big Lovin. With me, as always, Don DellaSnooch and Dragon Buddy. Welcome to the Escape Pod, a place where friends gather to talk all things geek. This week, we're traveling the Escapiverse, and we're continuing to recast the Star Wars original trilogy. Clankety clank, motherfucker.
I prolapsed my Star Wars.
He did. Pretty hard. Pretty hard. It was aggressive.
Oh, it was rough.
Aggressive.
It was rough.
Yeah.
You ever see an exploded hot pocket?
Just on one end. Just on one end.
One end, just on the one side where you're like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see it looks like somebody reversed the oven mitt and tried to, stuff a turkey and then pull it out and look at it?
Oh, that's a visual.
Well, that's what it looks like, dude.
Have you ever seen somebody make a turducken?
Higher. You're sitting a couple inches higher.
Yeah.
You take a chicken, you stuff it up a duck's ass, and then you take the duck and shove it up a turkey's ass, and then bon appetit, bitches.
Do it.
Anywho,
I'm here for it.
all right. We're continuing the original trilogy recast as part of the Escapiverse. It's what we do. We had this idea. We've already started. We've got some main players. We'll talk about those later. But I know we love it when Don gets to hit the buttons. We got a new drop this week. We're pretty excited. Dragon Buddy brought us a new topic to add to the buttons, to the drops.
Uh-huh.
So pretty excited about that. But you got anything, dude? Do you want to start just mashing buttons?
I was just looking to see how much my phone charged. It's up to 88%.
Why? It's not that serial.
It's serial to me.
It shouldn't be.
Why?
Because we're doing the fucking show. We're doing the fucking show. It's not fucking.
You must
fuck
it.
Too much focus. So
focus on the focus.
behind the scenes there,
Behind the scenes.
I bought one of those big ass fucking power blocks from TikTok. And so I finally got a reason to use it, and I'm impressed.
He likes it.
Mikey likes it.
He's been using it for now.
But it's like heavy enough you could beat a small child to death with it.
I'm sure you would too. I'm sure you would.
It's time for Sports Talk with your hosts, Don DellaSnooch, Brady Lovin, and Dragon Buddy, here on the Escape Pod.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't have to. You can talk over this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wish he knew more about. He would be. He has the perfect fucking voice for sports. Dude.
Yeah,
he really fucking does. Bro.
He loves wrestling.
I know, bro. He should be.
He should be in it.
He should be in there, fucking.
Yeah.
And then doing it in that voice, but throwing Darius into it. You know what I mean? Like that caricature, but with the Darius attitude. Just not all the time. Just enough to be like, wait, what?
My grandmother would say, "You're so good. You should be on radio."
Yeah.
He should be on the radio.
He
the WWE's radio.
Oh, look, right, Ponderosa just power bombed Sweden House. There's buffet all over the place.
But yeah, you start with your drop, bro. I know you're pretty excited. You got some things you want to talk about.
Michigan basketball made it all the way to the Sweet 16. Oh yeah, bitch.
Hold on. I was reading Chris's thing. He got
baseball 2 days.
No. The Narkina 5 running in Japan.
5 running in Japan.
You got the fucking outfit? I seen a video of that. Have you seen they do the cosplay of it? Where they all dress up as the Narkina 5 prisoners from fucking Andor. And they all
Oh really?
This obviously
I
is
did not know about that.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, they've done that. I've seen it.
And they all jump off a cliff?
No, they don't jump off a cliff. That's a little excessive. It's just a movie, bro.
Right?
Good
Where do they run into then?
It's just
they're running.
He's typing probably to let us know.
Right.
But I don't know. I just seen it in clips. They're all dressed as the Narkina 5 and they're all doing a fucking run through the Comic-Con.
Oh, nice.
Or I think it might have been Star Wars Celebration, the one I seen. I'm not 100% on it, but that's fucking sweet.
He screamed like One Way Out the whole time.
Yeah, One Way Out, and they're fucking all dressed in the fucking get up.
Oh,
No,
dig it.
no
One
fucking shoes
Way
and
Out.
socks and shit. Just fucking feeling it, being a
And they
prisoner
play baseball.
of the fucking empire, bro. And they play their season starts in 2 days.
Baseball?
The Narkina 5 baseball season.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
We're
I'm pretty excited for him. Chris has a
Good to
solid
know.
team. He thinks he's going to take them all the way, and we're pretty excited for you, Chris. Once you give us your team name, would definitely, if you could get us some personalized jerseys, bro, that would be pretty fucking dope. I'd support them. I love free swag, especially for, I support the prisoners.
Support them.
You know,
One Way Out.
we're One Way Out, bro. So let us know, dude. We're here for it. Don't be confused. Just let it happen. Flow with it, buddy. It's the best. You're very confused.
Mm-hmm.
Your bangs are going to make you flap the fuck away. So calm down.
Oh, I got some non-button news. We're Philly Fan Expo's coming, right? I got my pants.
Ooh.
Pants are in. I got my holster.
Yes.
Zapper gun. Yeah.
Yes.
Getting some stuff. I got you a sticker. It's on the way, dude.
Fucking sweet, dude.
It's the radar signal from We're Alive. Yeah.
Oh, I felt the
Yeah.
cup.
I get swag because I was a Kickstarter.
Dude,
so yeah.
I love you with so much right now, dude. I'm honored. Thank you. Like truly, like that's fucking.
Well, I
sweet.
signed up for the Kickstarter and they were like stickers, and I'm like, yes, stickers. And they were,
I
finally they were like, we're sorry, they're finally out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just not in the spot to do that when the Kickstarter was happening. So I really greatly appreciate that.
Fuck yeah.
But that's fucking dope to add to the fucking cosplay in some way. I was thinking of trying to see if I can get my sister-in-law to make the protection symbol patch
Ooh, nice.
for me and you specifically,
Right.
because we like that, and
That's
it's a
cool.
talking point, like I said, for the whole little thing.
If you haven't gotten into it, the audio drama We're Alive
Yes.
has many offshoots. We're in the Descendants now. Kickstarter kicked off the first half of season 2. So if you haven't listened to it and you got nothing but time, it's a good listen.
Let's start from the beginning. I really
Absolutely.
contest. This is probably like a Star Wars how do you watch it argument for those of us who pay attention to We're Alive. I think you should listen to it in the order in which it came out.
Absolutely. You got to fall in love with the main characters to really truly appreciate the Descendants later.
1000%. Because if you don't go through that first initial We're Alive story of survival journey with those main characters, there's going to be no pull to a lot of these other characters that is kind of necessary. But Don's just sitting here like, what the fuck? It's okay.
I listened to the first 2 seasons, I
But
think.
I fucking loved it, dude. I fucking love it.
You know, I really like an audiobook. And that style of storytelling. I don't enjoy Foley.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So it becomes
My imagination fucking explodes,
Yeah.
dude.
So when a story is told through that medium, I get to annoyed with it where I'm just like, can you pick up the fucking pace?
Oh no, it's self.
No, I get it.
This
I get it. It's just not for me.
this is crucial to me even being here right now.
Mhm.
We're alive because it is the second podcast I think I got into. My sister got me into the serial drama on the whole
Mhm.
murder mystery thing of the Lincoln Park and the high school and the kid. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. It doesn't matter. That's what my thing. But I got into We're Alive. We're Alive was like, I was into that shit, dude. I got into it around Christmas time. I was working on the bench in Ringlock, bro. I
It's something you get lost in.
I was.
I credit that to like the beginning of my drives because I do Tuesdays and Fridays. I put like anywhere from 300 to 400 plus miles on for that day driving around, and that was the perfect thing because it's just like 2 roads all the way out and back, and that was nice to have in the background. It's like a movie playing in your head when you're
If you
out
have
in
some
traffic and flipping off.
if you're in a
things.
situation where you're doing something where it's kind of monotonous like that, and you can really just dig in.
But I get it's not for everybody because no,
1000%
going on.
And if the Foley thing isn't you, but like I was totally engrossed. The characters just by the way they sounded, they look a certain way to me. I have And it's so funny because me and Dragon Buddy talk about it, and sometimes your characters will line up. Like, how do you look? How does Bert look like to you? And he'll be like, oh, he looks da da da, and I'll be like, fucking me too, bro. But then we might have the like two differences in the attire in which he wears, but overall,
right,
it's the same character. You just might have caught him in his wardrobe on Thursday versus on
Right.
Monday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like audiobooks. You know, even when there's voice acting and stuff in audiobooks, I'm here for all that. I like I listened to that one podcast where they play D&D, and it's all the stupid characters like Donald Trump's voice and Elon Musk and all that kind of shit. Like, I like that, but there's something about like extensive Foley work where, like, if I'm watching theater, like a good Foley work's cool. But in a audio podcast, like the fucking 38 seconds of listening to crickets before somebody opens a door, I'm like, I get it. I get it. But also,
I love it.
Can we roll this the fuck on?
I like it.
I know. I understand why people love it. Like that, the Wolverine, was it The Long Night or something?
Long Night.
I really liked that, but after a while, I'm like, it's an hour's worth of content, and I'm 5 hours in.
Oh, I love it, dude. It builds so much for me.
Yeah,
but that's fine. I mean, to each their own. However you consume your media, whatever. But if
I really want to like it,
if you're a fan of that style of thing, I mean, I've gotten so many. I got anybody who listens at it to work. It all started from me. I fucking got all. I got John into it. I've gotten so many people into it. I got Anissa into it.
Right.
Hardcore into it, bro. She loves that fucking shit.
Really?
She got emotional when certain people passed away in this show, bro.
Really?
Like, she's talking to me about it and she had real fucking feels about it. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. Because he obviously knows who I'm talking about, the lady we work at, and Dragon Buddy knows what this is about. It's, zombie story of survival, but they're not really zombies. It's just kind of a misleading title, but not really, but you'll love it.
Right.
This is not her bag. You would not think this is her bag. And she fucking loves it, dude. So it's fucking dope. It's fucking dope.
Marina Baccarin.
What's happening? What's going on?
Marina Baccarin.
I was just Chris is not going to be at Philly Fan Expo this year, so he was saying
I'm catching up. I'm sorry. You guys just started saying it out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck?
I read it in the chat.
I know, yeah. So I wasn't there. I was in my story times.
It's okay.
One more sports thing that I wrote down. Chris got a quarterback.
Nice. And it's not.
I'm curious about Jameis Winston. Like, I was really hype on seeing what he could do, but Russell Wilson's coming in. We'll see, man.
I'd rather have Russell Wilson.
I would rather have
Russell Wilson than fucking Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd rather have Russell Wilson than Jameis Winston.
All of it was that.
And I don't think, honestly, if it doesn't work with Russell Wilson, like, I don't think Jameis Winston is a bad backup, bro.
Let me be honest. Like, we need a quarterback, but it's not our problem. Our problem.
No, 1,000%
to that front line, and we need to work that this offseason. Like, we need to be sinking some money into that.
I think Jameis Winston, he would get you to play above what you actually were.
He'd probably throw for over 5,000,
but just because
Malik would get tons of touchdowns, and we would get 18 fucking hype speeches. That's what comes with Jameis Winston.
Right.
We'll probably go like, 8
4
and 10,
12.
It'll be some horrible fucking. It will be mediocre, but the hype speeches will be on point.
Yeah, but at least you'll be mediocre,
right? Or you'd feel like you would run through a wall. What? I'm going to go down there and see if he needs my help.
Yep. I don't like, going to my friend and saying, we suck better than you. And he was like, no, we suck better than you. And we're like, what are we doing?
Well,
I was having the most fun with the Raiders Giants suck fest.
Oh, It was
fucking train wreck.
It didn't do
Like,
me any good.
No, I know.
Like at the end of the day, the Lions ended up eating a dick.
Holy fucking shit, Charles is
What's
here.
up,
Yeah,
Charles?
That's fucking
happening, Sir
sweet,
Charles?
dude. Welcome.
Oh yeah,
He came to slum it with us.
he did. Charles Westcott from a much better podcast
Right.
coming to hang out with us.
He's making all of our credit go up. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I think my credit score just went
It
up
did, it
15
did.
points.
It did.
Yes.
It did. It's nice. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, look at that.
See, and he's doing his taxes.
That's what, see?
Taxes
Yeah.
are theft.
Yep.
That's true.
The escape pod goes really well with IRS.
I pay my damn taxes, but they're stealing it from me. Insane.
Instant rate,
At gunpoint.
You know-
income rape
I think
strategies.
talking,
Business
you know,
strategy.
talking taxes. I think that's kind of nice leading into isosceles, man.
Ooh,
Oh
who
yeah,
we support in the political
Yeah.
space.
standing on shit because he's running for shit.
Because he's saying he's running for, and you know what? He's a poet, and we didn't fucking know it.
Vote for me. Because we can't afford to wait 4 more years to get me in there. They need some fucking help. Stat. Shake that ass, Tootsie. Because I'm running for shit. Vote for me. And this message is for the aliens. We don't fuck with them. We don't. You're talking to the wrong ones. Because I'm running for shit. Vote for me. And I'll kick Mark Zuckerberg out of fucking America. It's time to take the fucking trash out. And I need a fucking job. Because I'm running for shit. Vote for me. Because I've been real fucking mad at people before, but I ain't never burned their fucking house down. Because I'm running for shit. Hey America, this is Captain Motherfucking Isosceles, and I'm gonna save this fucking country if I have to do it from the cab of my piece of shit pickup truck. They say the early bird gets worms, so we're gonna drag ass a little bit, but we should be there right on time. And if you hear a rumbling in the distance, don't worry, it's just me running for shit, bitch!
He's running for shit.
He's running for shit.
That wasn't the one. That was the one from last week. That's fine.
I thought I'd seen that one.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
So,
Last week.
we did. We all did. Well, maybe Charles didn't, but Charles knows.
Now we have.
Too weird politically affiliated with Charles.
Yeah,
so
that's our guy.
That's our guy. So
2028.
yeah,
Captain
he's running
motherfucking
for- he's
Isosceles.
getting a head start.
Write him
and
in
we're-
2028.
Yep, running for shit.
Running.
So that's
Running.
as political as we get on this fucking
Running
show.
and running and
We
running.
get political for the right fucking guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. For
Get
sure.
in there.
You should be running from shit, Charles.
Beautiful.
It is
Beautiful.
beautiful. Nice. Nice.
My bottom.
Beautiful.
My bottom.
I'm not quite sure who you are, but
My bottom.
Kelly, who's in your bottom?
I'm not quite sure.
It's beautiful.
Oh Jesus.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Not you.
Over there
When-
mixing it up.
Oh, it's good stuff.
What the fuck
Good
are you
stuff.
gonna do? I guess you know.
DJ Dan over there hitting it.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Appreciate it. But yeah, hey, since we're here, since you know, we're bringing these kind of Luna girls there, Charles, if you haven't liked or subscribed, give us a like, give us a subscribe, share with your friends, share in social media. We
Mhm.
greatly appreciate it.
Leave a
Yes.
comment on this video. That helps the
Yeah.
algorithm too.
Fuck
That
yeah.
does. That does.
I'm not quite sure who you are, but you better hit that thumbs up.
Mhm.
Luna girl
Yeah.
in Sweden, no.
Swede was on
Sweden was across the pond.
yeah,
bro.
he was on the fucking guy's
Hey,
show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
I
on
know he was on the
Sidebar,
guy's.
he was-
but I was
he was in
just pumped him
Budapest.
up. He was in Budapest.
He's playing guitar in Budapest.
Who gives a fuck about the Sidebar Cantina? He was in Budapest.
He was famous. He's
He
on
was-
the
he's
internet.
more famous than Sidebar Cantina. Fuck
Dude,
those
he's-
guys.
He's got a video coming
Budapest.
filmed in a Soviet era hospital.
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here.
Budapest seems like a
Sidebar
cool
Cantina.
fucking place. Have you ever watched people like travel videos to Budapest?
Yeah, Swede.
No, like travel people.
No, I don't. I really haven't.
Like, if you get a chance, like, look up like Americans traveling to Budapest.
I'm
Like,
checking it.
it looks fucking like their hotels and shit look like they're way cool.
Oh, they probably are.
Oh yeah.
If you go anywhere else, their shit is cool as fuck.
Yeah,
I'd stay at
It's
some of
true.
the places
I
I've stayed
stayed
when I
at a
would
Hampton
deploy.
Inn. I'm sad.
When I would be heading to and from deployments, I
Mhm.
stayed in some cool ass fucking places, man. Hotels and shit like that. Oh, this shit is dope.
it's funny too because like Chris just said, he stayed at a Hampton. And it's fucking. They'll get you for $300 to stay at a Hampton. You can go to Budapest, stay in a really swanky place for like 6 weeks for $300.
Exactly, bro. Places we stayed.
I watched a video the other day. These motherfuckers bought a house like sight unseen in Italy. Like I forget what the name of the city, but it was in one of the cities, and it was fucking. They paid like 25 grand for it, right? And they went there, and son of a bitch was like all decked out, like almost brand new. They had to do like another like $15,000 worth of work
Dude,
on
I
it.
have a buddy who lives in Japan.
Yeah.
His wife was Japanese. When he got out of the military, they moved back to Japan. They're raising a kid. He found a home, abandoned home, and he just fixed it up, and it's his. You have to do all this right stuff to make it his, but you invest the money to do it. You don't have to purchase it.
Really?
If it was abandoned, you do all the
kind of becomes yours as long as you do.
Yeah.
I see.
like.
That's
And there are
interesting.
there's a lot of like foreign countries and shit like they
There-
don't
well,
pay
Japan
taxes
has,
and
like-
shit. They don't pay
doesn't-
taxes on their property, and like they bought it. Once they bought it, like it's there. You own it. You don't pay no more shit on it. It's done.
I think like Japan and Korea and stuff, there's a big promotion to try to bring people to live there.
Yeah.
Mm,
I
mhm.
think like a population kind of burst kind of thing too.
That seems quite counterintuitive around here.
No, we don't want nobody coming to Jackson. You don't want to be here.
Yeah, you don't want to come to Jackson.
No, it's not. It's not fun.
No.
There's a lot of people that want to come
There's
to my
fucking
town,
Tyler. See,
and I
Tyler's
don't
here.
want
You don't want to be
Tyler's
here.
here.
Fucking Tyler's here.
He's prep.
I'm trying to get the fuck out because of him.
He's prepping
specifically.
to steam his tomorrow.
See, he's prepping for steaming vegetables. That's
He's-
not good.
He's steaming his Ganoush Ganache.
You know,
streaming them
Tyler, what do we talk about with the Ganushkin ass steamings?
Mhm.
Can't be doing that, dude.
right in
Come
your
on, buddy.
Gutenberg.
You got to
Come
take care of your Gutenberg.
Yeah, take care of your Gutenberg, but the Gushkinash, leave that the fuck alone.
Keep it clean, honey.
Speaking of
No,
which, did you watch?
Chris was bringing up in the chat. Chris was bringing up Gutenberg being at the PhillyCon,
Uh-huh.
but it's funny because Dragon Buddy brought that shit up earlier, so we were having a good kick at there was some jokey jokes happening over here with that. So.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to catch fucking Paul Rudd and John? Who's the Daily Show? Jon Stewart talking about having an inflamed perineum.
No.
Oh, dude, it's like Monday, dude. And fucking Paul Rudd's like walking across the stage.
Oh,
And he's like, he's just making a joke about having an inflamed perineum. So fucking funny, dude. You got to look it up.
I'll check it out. You have to send me a link later.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have shit for sports.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
not
a
a busy
lull.
sports
It's
time.
about
low.
it.
The draft's about to happen in like a
Mhm.
week or so, 2 weeks, something
Yep.
like that. But other than that, we've already said we don't really care.
Yep.
But we
Sweet
care.
16s this coming weekend.
Yeah. So like,
You
and
know,
I don't think there's been anything really like. There's a couple shocks, but nothing
Yeah.
where I'm like, let's talk about that.
yeah. Girls basketball though.
Oh, that Juju Watkins.
Juju Watkins blew out her
That's-
fucking
That's fucking awful,
ACL,
bro.
dude.
I think
Ooh.
I don't give a fuck. I don't man, woman, football, basketball, baseball,
Mhm.
badminton. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And you got a following and people like you're doing. Good.
She's
Like,
huge out in LA.
well, dude, she's one of those up and comers in women's basketball, like the Caitlin Clark.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like she's next kind of a situation.
Mhm.
And I don't care, man. You've put everything. Somebody who's played sports for like as a youngster and then had to kind of stop, but still does them when they can.
Mhm.
You put everything into that,
Yeah.
right? And like you're on a fucking level that most people never understand, and then you get injured and it gets taken from you like that. That's
Right.
I want to see you get beat, win, not get injured out. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I just don't. That sucks, bro.
They're saying that
Yeah, ACL.
they're saying it should be
smirking there.
lucky to be able to play at the beginning of next season.
You know what?
Ooh.
Take care of yourself. That is the one thing I think we're like the argument of athletes getting paid. Now they do get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Because if she never gets to fucking play basketball ever the fuck again, I'm glad she got to get it while she fucking could.
Yeah, she got TV or movie or commercial deals and all
Like
that.
I think she has a shoe contract with Nike, even but that's the thing is, man, because the fucking schools still make money off of her. Like if she's not playing, there's still
that was one of the biggest
jerseys.
things in order for the players to be making money because universities were just banking.
Yeah, and they ain't gonna help them kids out.
I mean, you want to get real. It's almost like slave labor. Like you're here, we're making bank off of you. Oh, you're hurt, you're done. And at least they can pull something out of it. And
I'll never forget.
That's why they get paid so much money. They're putting everything into that ACL.
And
if it blows out, it's gone.
Yeah. I just think it sucks because I remember when Jordan got a concussion from football in high school. And like he'd been playing football since he was in 3rd grade, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can't even imagine being at the next level and then expecting to go to the level after that. You know, you have the talent, obviously. You know, you put all of that. My son, he didn't play football the next year. He played one more year. It was his senior season, wanted to be with all his boys and everything like that. But like she could be, thankfully, 2025, we have the tech, like you come back from an ACL, especially if you have the money and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can come back from that now, not in the 90s. You couldn't do that. Some of our favorite sports idols from when we were in the 90s, they didn't.
Yeah.
Unless you were willing to play with like broken legs and torn shit because you were hopped up on something. You were done.
Or you were Ronnie Lott and you cut your fucking finger off.
Oof.
You know that he did that, right?
Yeah.
He broke his fucking finger, and the fastest way to get him back in the game, they cut his fucking finger off.
What?
Wow.
Crazy shit.
Ronnie Lott is a
fucking Lawrence Taylor, dude, playing an entire game with a broken leg because he was coked out of his head. Has no memory of like most of it.
Yeah.
But he had like one of the best games of his career with a broken leg because of cocaine. I mean, cocaine's terrible, but
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Just saying.
Cocaine's not terrible.
Let's be real. Cocaine of the 80s, 90s, not terrible. Now, pieces of shit.
Now it'll kill you.
Fentanyl into it. It's not cocaine.
Fuck fentanyl.
Yeah. Dude, have you ever seen one of them little fucking, they'll show you like, this is how much cocaine it'll take to overdose. And then like, it's a fleck of fucking fentanyl.
Dude, I've seen
kill you.
Like the cops videos where something gets blown in their face. And it's just like, you could barely see a mist of a powder. And the next thing you know, that person's down in like opioid crisis.
And that blows my fucking mind because I remember when they were giving me fentanyl patches for my back.
Oh yeah,
and they were that skin, whatever they call that.
Yeah,
shit.
it just melts
and it. But yeah, and then like I didn't. This was before the fentanyl thing became what it was. But then I look back and I'm like, "Fuck! I made it out of there with the skin of my teeth."
Right.
What the shit,
dude, most
dude?
of us didn't even know what fentanyl was until Michael Jackson died.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it was from fentanyl. And they're like, what? They give that to you in surgery? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, they're like, oh, you can take that? And now
Charles, cocaine in the 80s is the Ozempic of today.
Right. Exactly. You know what's funny is I found out like Ozempic and the things like it are made out of venom from the Gila monster.
Yeah. You know what?
Like, the fucking lizard in the fucking desert bites you and you need to go to the hospital, but it'll help you lose weight. And it's a great way to stay in shape.
You know what's cheaper than Ozempic?
Botox is fucking fucking.
Yeah.
It's botulism. It's from.
Yeah.
That's
like,
funny. If I go get Botox, it'll kill me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll die. I'm allergic to bees. So if I was like, yeah, I just want to spruce it up, I'm fucking hitting 70s or some shit. Like, let's tuck it up, let's bring it in.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. Botox is like when they said if you see a dented can, it could be bad. Make sure you cook it. Or inject it into your face.
Yes.
What the fuck?
So I was going to say, you know what's cheaper than Ozempic?
Drug button now.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
We need a drug
from the
sound
80s.
drop.
You need a time machine to go back to the 80s to get the good cocaine. The cocaine that was just cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
And bring it back to now.
The kind of cocaine that fucking Johnny Depp gets a hold of in Blow. That him and fucking Pee Wee Herman or Bobcat, and Pee Wee. They were all there doing the cocaine.
Oh yeah.
That was fucking great. I
Yeah,
love that movie. That is one of
They're good
my
trade.
favorite fucking movies, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
That
Good
and
one.
Donnie Brasco. I love Donnie
Oh,
Brasco.
yeah.
I
that's a
never
good
much loved.
I
Donnie
watched
Brasco.
Donnie Brasco tripping on mushrooms, and I think that's why I have a huge affinity for it because I was locked the fuck in.
I think
dude.
that's why I
When
love
they
Fear and
fucking-
Loathing so much.
When they go to the Asian restaurant and he refuses to take his boots off,
Mhm.
I was
Oh,
tripping
yeah.
so hard when that happened, and then they beat the brakes off.
They beat the shit.
Oh my god, dude! Like I thought my skin was gonna jump off my face. It feels like it's gonna do that right fucking now, dude.
You had a life-changing moment.
It was in fucking tense, dude. He's like, I'm not taking my fucking boots off. This motherfucker, and I'm like,
No.
who let him do this? Who's in the? Who said somebody needs to say cut? You can't do this anymore. Turn it off. And it just kept going.
Yeah.
That's why that movie and the Blair Witch Project. I watched both of those movies on mushrooms.
Mm.
Ooh.
My skin
It might
is
be.
fucking.
Is the
my
Blair
skin
Witch
is
better?
moving
Is the
again.
Blair Witch better on mushroom?
Yeah, the Blair Witch on mushrooms. Maybe not since this was the first time I saw it. So it fucked my night up for the rest of the night because my vision kept going from black and white to color.
Oh
So
shit!
I kept seeing in black and white, and then I would
Oh,
see. In
Oh
color.
shit! You're in
Yeah.
trouble from
The
your
paved lord
dad.
has
Oh,
landed.
my dad knows. My mom and dad picked me up when I was tripping balls when I was 17. They thought I was drinking and driving. I was tripping. Me and
Oh, well,
Ryan
that's
were
better.
tripping.
See, he wasn't drinking.
Holy
and driving. He was
fuck.
just-
Yeah,
I know,
see? It
but
was just magic.
I had to tell it. No, they didn't believe that story for a long fucking time. But yeah, dude. Yeah. No words.
You know, I gotta tell you,
I'd never been more fearful of my mom ever. That's where Diablo mom, that shit's
Mhm.
real, dude. Because my mom and dad had a red Chevy Z71 with fucking red interior.
Oh.
And I had to get in the back seat with Ryan. Dad was intoxicated, so mom had to drive. And she kept turning around and looking at me, and with all the red, I thought I was in hell, bro.
oh man,
It was, oh my god.
I'm disappointed in him too, Pave Lord.
You should be, dude.
I'm
little.
beside
You
myself.
should. I
I
didn't do as much cocaine as him, so you should
I
feel good about that, Dad.
never ever do drugs.
Anymore.
Never. For never ever.
Anymore.
I do so much
Anymore.
caffeine it might as well be cocaine.
Oh
That's
well,
true.
at our age, you start off with about 300 milligrams of caffeine and 1,200 milligrams of ibuprofen.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's just by 7. That's
Yeah,
just
that's-
by 7.
right.
that's-
That's to get.
That's
to work
before
on.
normal people have breakfast.
Yeah, that's just to get to work,
Uh-huh.
and then
Uh-huh.
maybe like a little sandwich or something because now you got heartburn from all the ibuprofen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I
Life, man.
I get into at least 800 milligrams of caffeine, maybe 1,000 a day.
I don't know. Whatever's in Dr. Pepper, man. I don't
There's
know.
like
It's just Dr. Pepper.
there's
I-
like 60 milligrams of caffeine in
That's
that.
it. I'm good, dude. I don't drink. I drink water, Dr. Pepper, coffee, and occasionally Gatorade.
Mm.
That's it.
If they could put cocaine in a beverage,
They used to. Did you ever try that
Yeah.
energy drink cocaine? Either of you tried that? That shit was awful. It burned like the drip going down when you drank it.
Oh.
It was
I wonder what Coca-Cola with cocaine tasted
I
like.
wonder
Now,
what it
you
was
know,
like too.
at this point, like honestly, they come out with like mango flavored Coke and stuff. If you're not putting the cocaine back in it, just
Right,
leave it
I'm not
alone.
interested.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
Leave it
I
the
don't
fuck
give a shit.
alone.
Yeah.
Remember in the
Hey,
fucking the 80s and 90s when you're like, hey, we got a new recipe. And we're all like, fuck.
Real quick,
You.
all of you Dr. Pepper lovers are like, hey, try the new blackberry Dr. Pepper.
No.
I'm
No.
not.
No.
Regular
23
Dr.
fucking
Pepper
flavors
is
is
all
fine.
I'm drinking.
I bought a 12-pack of that blackberry Dr. Pepper.
On purpose?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I
I bought
don't
a
think I
6-pack
finished a
worth.
single can.
I wouldn't.
I-
Not doing it. Dr.
Dude,
Pepper is all
Dr.
you
Pepper
need.
has 23 flavors in it already.
Right?
All of
There's-
them are
it's-
semen.
What? Shut up.
I'm
If
just
that's
saying.
what semen tastes, no wonder the girls go crazy for it.
It's
Right?
it's on the can.
Maybe I've made the wrong life decisions, Dan. Maybe I've made the wrong life decisions. I'm going to keep doing it every fucking time. La, 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 la.
It is bottom.
In the bottom. See?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
why I got to
You got
live
proof
so
right
long.
there.
See?
Coca-Cola.
Dad just
cocaine back in it.
endorsed cocaine.
Mhm.
My great grandfather lived to be like 100
Come on, we got
because
RFK
of
running
cocaine
like the
with the
health stuff.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
We could probably get him to push through cocaine being cool.
Let's do it.
I don't see how cocaine's not cool.
It used to be so in vogue and cool.
Right. Make cocaine cool again.
Make
Yeah.
cocaine cool again.
Cocaine.
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 Yeah, we'll relabel it.
Right.
That's what they did with fucking
Yeah, we'll call it
MDMA.
maybe
Coke-Zempic.
it'll make these cartels stop being assholes.
Yeah,
What do they call ecstasy now? They don't call it ecstasy. They call it
Molly.
Molly.
Molly. Yeah.
They just give it a cool name now. That's
Mhm.
all. We won't call it cocaine.
Or
We'll call it
MDMA.
something else. We'll call it happy dust.
Mhm.
Happy dust.
Happy dust.
We'll call it
No, we don't
Coke-Zempic.
We'll call it.
It's
I can handle that. It's just a wall.
Adult happy dust. So that way
Adult
we don't
happy
make kids
dust.
don't
Right.
do that.
That's for the good call.
Keep your kids clean. You know,
I like that.
I don't like it when my heart beats
I-
slow anymore.
Maybe you put it in a dispenser
hear
that has
that?
a child
like-
safety cap already. This is good times. This is good times.
Oh,
Right?
You guys
damn
want
geeking.
to go to Denny's?
He's geeking. He's geeking. Get that boy some pancakes.
I need some. Oh shit! Bro. No, dude, he's good. Just seen in a Miller Lite. He's
That-
fine.
Air
A
smells
Miller
like
Lite-
trippers.
A Miller Lite and a Marlboro. He's good.
No, don't give it to
Actually,
your
dude, I
kids,
need
Bear.
about 4 cigarettes. Real quick.
Responsible cocaine use is the only type of cocaine use.
Mhm.
Kids can't do cocaine. They have to like cook
No,
longer.
kids can do cocaine.
Well,
It's frowned
not that
upon,
they-
though.
It's frowned upon.
The only prerequisite is a nose.
Right. That's it. That's all you got. Right. See, Smirky Bear's got the idea.
Hamburger.
Cocaine cool
You guys
again, put
from
it
the
back
ham-
into Coca-Cola and give it to
Uh-huh.
your kids.
Yep, that's a political campaign we can get behind. Make
Hey,
Coke cool again.
We should let's
Right.
put in a word to Captain Isosceles.
Yes.
Kevin,
Make-
make Coke cool again. Dave's not here, man.
Dave's
Yeah,
not here.
we're running for shit. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
I can't fuck with you guys no more.
Oh,
Man, I'm so glad I didn't
You
know
guys
you
got
were
any more of them
younger,
buttons?
because I think we'd all be dead.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
we did
shit.
all the drugs.
Oh, it's good
Just
times. Sometimes I pop my
to see if you can trip
no,
again.
I do, and sometimes shit gets wavy, and it's like, am I cooking bacon? What the fuck?
Oh shit!
Getting older. Just stand up real fast. Ooh, the
Good
rush
times.
is free.
Oh fuck
No.
me!
Now,
Yeah,
what a time!
Mm.
You want to hit another
What?
button?
what a time to be alive.
Let's
time
let's
to
get
be
the
alive.
non-cocaine button.
That's what cocaine was like. This button.
Hey, listen.
Hey, let's back
Can you hear it? Can you hear the cocaine?
My jaw's
Oh,
tight already just thinking about it.
You guys hear a heartbeat?
Is that my heartbeat or is the
we
world
add that-
swelling?
I think we add that into our rewriting of Star Wars. It's no longer spice. It's flat, fucking straight up cocaine.
Yeah.
It's no longer the spice mines of Kessel.
No, that was
No,
just
it's
coke.
cocaine mines, I guess.
It's the cocaine mines of Kessel. Always sees, baby. Always sees.
Ah,
Always
fucking
is.
Carrie and her. How cool would it have been to do cocaine with Carrie Fisher?
She
Uh,
had the nails, dude. She
I-
was ready.
She was doing cocaine clear up until her 40s.
she was
all
good
the
doing
time.
cocaine before it was cool.
Yeah, she was. That's what
And,
she was
and,
a
and during when it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
trendsetter. Trendsetter, really.
Yep.
You know,
We miss
She's
you,
my princess.
our
my
princess.
princess for all our princess.
Well,
Our
actually, now me and Aaron's cat is my princess, but Carrie Fisher.
princess. You can just say that. That's fine. But we all know the truth, Don.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher.
Son of a bitch.
So I don't know about you guys, but I'm still spending all my video game time playing Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
I've
I've changed mine up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Harry Potter Legacy this past
Oh,
week. when I had a
fuck.
chance. That is a fun game, dude. Like
nice.
I have the Death Eater robe, so I've got like these swirling skulls. Pretty cool. I look
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
badass. I got some long hair, but I keep it under like this fucking cool ass fucking hat. I think I got because it's a Death Eater hat. I don't know. But
I love it.
yeah, I'm zapping shit, learning some spells. I'm in fucking Hogwarts, dude. I'm a fucking 5th year, bro.
And what was your house?
My house is Ravenclaw, which is funny
That's
because I didn't
fitting,
try.
fitting.
I just answered the questions, and I'm like, of course I'm Ravenclaw. Nice. So
I was gonna say, I figured it was gonna be Ravenclaw or Slytherin for you, to be honest.
I've always kind of, it's that whole like book study, like learn puzzle kind of thing. Is Ravenclaw. So
Makes sense.
chose Ravenclaw. I'm in and learned some spells. I'm a 5th year. Almost got eaten by a dragon. Almost got killed by a goblin.
Oh,
But I can see some old magic, bro. It's pretty cool. I'll give them credit. And I think they blended it with that Quidditch game because there's no Quidditch. They like eliminated Quidditch and basically said, oh, because of last year somebody got hurt, we're canceling it. Well, they made a Quidditch game, and I think they kind of made it to where it'll work into the Legacy game. So,
oh,
Oh, so you won't have to.
so you can play Quidditch in the end. if
That's
you wanted to
cool.
play Quidditch. So.
That's cool. That's
But
cool.
yeah, I'm having fun with Legacy, dude. It's kind of cool. It's a full game, man. Like it's pretty damn cool.
I thought about getting it, and then there was other things that came out, went by.
I'm just not a big Harry Potter fan.
Mm.
I asked the girls if they wanted to get it because they are big, and they're not big video game fans. So it just
missed your house entirely.
It wasn't there. So
Yeah. I only
I
got
think
it
that
on
was-
sale for like $20 one week
Yeah.
on Xbox, and it was like, oh shit.
Right.
Fuck.
I
Yeah.
think that was right around the time Star Wars Survivor, whatever
Yes.
came out.
Yes.
So I think it was just like I had to make a choice, and I went with the Star Wars game because I'm a sucker, and I was not disappointed.
I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate. I haven't played much as of recently with it. I've been playing a lot of 2K with Ron.
Okay.
And when I say a lot, I mean
More than Baldur's Gate.
yeah. Like Sunday, I mainly played 2K with
Yeah,
Ron.
none of
That's
us
like
were
pretty
really
much-
on Xbox this week.
Right.
For whatever
Right.
reason it seems
Oh,
like we were
okay,
all kind
yeah.
of dead.
Whew.
It's been quiet.
I've been working overtime, so I finally, like, for the first time in forever, I've been able to work overtime during the week. So
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing, so I'm not staying up late.
yeah, there was a little bit of time on Sunday that I got to play, but I
Yeah,
mum's a word.
going to bed earlier, so I'm not playing as many games.
Yeah,
So.
and I got to write D&D encounter for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So the next couple days outlook not looking great either.
Right.
But I did finally wipe out everything in the goblin camp,
Oh, nice.
and boy, did that take some fucking
Oh,
time.
I'm sure it does.
Did it?
I'm sure it does.
There's a guy, I forget what race he is, down in the very back of the camp. Like the camp breaks down into multiple areas, more or less, but
Yeah.
in the back of, as you know, you can kind of guess for any game, there's a vault. You know what I mean? And the guy just before you get into the vault
Is a beast.
is a thumper.
Just fucking walloping
and
everybody.
he was like a barbarian. He had this giant hammer. Sound familiar?
Right.
And he would just, like, it didn't matter where you came from, he would rage, and he could fucking wallop you
I've
a
ran
couple
into
times.
down in the when you're going, is it the same? No, when you're going down in the one area, not by Withers, it's by the water side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you fall I fell into a couple people who fucking rage out.
There,
Fuck, if
yeah.
you're close enough sometimes.
Yeah.
When you go into those initial ruins, there's a that you
yeah.
run into that there's a rager, and you're like,
Yeah.
I played it twice in order to get through. The first time
Right.
I did not make it, and the second time, little strategery.
Mhm.
I keep falling through and going through and Jordan was like, you got to go through the front. You got to go. I'm going through the back way. And he's like, it's
Right.
easier when you go through the front.
It is
because of the way they're attacking. I can't. They
I
fucking
came in
throw
thinking I was
like a
special.
fire grenade in there,
Uh-huh.
and it just fucking spreads half the fucking room.
That's the
almost
only thing that
everybody
saved
gets
me,
lit
dude.
up.
Where I was positioned, they threw it and it hit the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to pull back from the doorway and be able to shoot the guy that's sitting in the doorway.
Oh yeah.
And then that guy would finally like be like, fuck it, I'll run through the fire. And they're all fucked up so the next guy could come. So you start.
Okay,
screwing
I
them
want to
up.
ask you guys that. You guys have been playing these style of games for a while, so this is completely new world for me. But I have been doing this when I can. I will fucking set up in a room and let them come to me.
Yes.
Oh,
And like
definitely.
I'll
dude.
position
yeah.
people back
Create
in
a pinch
corners
point
and
and- yeah.
behind areas, and
Oh yeah.
that way I
Absolutely.
can throw certain things that'll explode. So that
You
is
got it, bro.
okay.
That's
right.
that's just good
That's-
strategy.
I didn't know
Yeah,
if I
that's the
was like,
strategy
I
to
didn't
it,
know
dude.
if honest to fuck, man, because I don't know. I didn't know if I was like cheating in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
that,
Like,
that
oh,
first group in those ruins, like it was like 6 people, I think,
Mhm.
that I ran into.
yeah.
And when I hit that, if it hadn't been for the firestorm in the door creating that fiery pinch point, I
Mhm.
probably would have gotten completely fucking rolled every time.
Right.
But because that was,
Mhm.
it made it to where one guy has to push through the fire and die for the
Yeah.
next one to try, for the next one to probably make it through the fire
Mhm.
and really kind of mess you up. But you killed the first 2. So, yeah.
Yeah. To
screw
be
'em.
fair, that's
You're
how
not
the
playing other
Spartans
people.
defeated the Persians.
Well, I thought you were going somewhere else. Sorry.
They
Normally you do when you say
no,
Spartans. I thought you were going somewhere
they
else.
lured them into a choke point between 2 peaks,
Right.
and that's
And
you
then
know,
they
it just
fought.
gives
I
you-
just didn't know because I know how in like certain sports games in the past where you pick Bo Jackson, you're gonna fucking score a touchdown all the
Right.
time, or you would run a certain play. You had Michael Vick and you just run deep enough, let him try to come, and then you just take Mike Vick up the side and you fucking
Yeah.
score. Nobody could
It's the
catch you.
beautiful
Like,
thing about
I just
D&D.
didn't know. I didn't want to be cheating myself in the game
Mm.
because I've been enjoying playing it. I didn't want to be like, because I'm like, oh no, I'm being slick here because I can see this fucker here. He
Uh-huh.
can't get me. So like, okay, cool.
If
I
you
feel good
defeat
about
the
that then.
boss, however you defeat that boss or that group or whatever,
Mhm.
that's a win, dude.
Yeah.
If you can make the environment
Right.
work for you, it's straight D&D. I mean, even
Yeah.
in D&D, if you
Oh,
can make
dude,
the
I've got-
environment work for you,
I
make the
have no
environment work
business.
for you.
I have them ogres as homies. Like I
Yeah.
can fucking call collect and they're showing up. And I had no business getting them. I needed a 20. I rolled a 20 and I had a +2, but it was a critical success, so it didn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Hell
But
yeah.
I have no business having those dudes at my disposal at like a 2 or a 3.
Right.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, you're doing good, man. There's no
Yeah.
shit.
So-
Okay, cool.
My buddy was telling me about a fight that happens in the game where when it comes up, it's a brutal fucking fight, right? Like you're not supposed to get through it really in one piece. Like you're supposed to lose some people. But when you first encounter these people, they're your friends. So you can go and drop off fire barrels
Mhm.
all around this certain room, and then
You're setting up for later.
when they become mad at you later, you just fucking blow up the fire barrels, everybody dies, you don't even get touched, you fuck off.
Because fuck them. That's why.
I love it though. That's cool. That's cool.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
no, you're not shorting yourself. You know when you short yourself, like in games like this, when you go, oh, this is an encounter, then you pause it and you look up on YouTube
And you go
how
to the
win.
walkthrough.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then you're fucking yourself. At
No.
least lose a few times before you look for answers.
Well, like,
Absolutely.
that's how the thing you gave me shit for killing oh boy. No, Jordan gives me shit for killing him, not you. The vampire dude
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
in my fucking Rentan fucking storyline. I tried 4 fucking different ways to not kill this dude when I'm letting him drink my blood,
Uh-huh.
and it just never worked out. So finally, the 5th time, I gave him no option. As soon as he fucked off, I killed him right
Yeah.
instantly. Done. But I didn't go look online to how to beat him. Like I
Yeah.
didn't do that.
Astarion is kind of like part of your storyline. So I'm curious where you go without him by taking him out.
I have withers, so I probably could bring him back.
Oh yeah.
Because Astarion's pretty cool and he's centralized to like your story in some way that I've seen anyway. Because I watched
think
a lot
you
of
have-
I watched a lot of playthrough before we bought the game. So
Right.
Yeah.
like I had an idea of stuff going on. And
I mean, his
He has,
face
like,
is
all
on
I-
the front of the package.
Right. That's why I thought it was hilarious. But like I don't know, man. I'm playing. I don't know. I figured if I couldn't kill him, it wouldn't let me kill him.
However you wanted to,
You know what I mean?
That's the cool thing about this.
That is the
your choice is your choice, and you actually
Yes.
really
Yeah.
have a choice. Like
Mhm.
you
yeah.
could be like, you know what, I'm gonna probably fuck this game up, but
Oh, I've
I'm gonna
noticed
try
that
it anyway.
too. I've noticed that too. It's like sometimes you'll have 5 options to pick.
Mhm.
Then you'll pick an option, and then like she'll tell you, or that character will say some things, and then some of those options you never get the fuck again.
Mhm.
Those options are
right.
you said the wrong
it.
thing, you whatever, never getting that as a question. At any point, do you get to say the thing to that character ever again?
Right.
That's pretty cool.
A buddy of mine was telling me too that he makes it a practice to sell a bunch of shit to vendors and then kill them and take all the shit back.
Yeah, see, I was wondering that too, like because
All my vendors are
the
surrounded
cow
that I
incident
can
pretty much
intel.
showed me like you could go
Yeah.
into a place and fuck everything up because you decided to like hit somebody with a sword.
Yeah.
I
Right.
tried. It made it seem like the cow was not like real, and it's probably bad. But don't try to kill a fucking cow because
'cause
now
it's
everybody's
chaos.
mad at you.
Yeah.
Pure chaos.
You're
Well,
dude.
it's like I fucking went into an area where there were little kids and they were telling me I needed to fuck off. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave. And then the one kid's like, I'm fucking gonna go tell. And they legit went and told on me. So then I just randomly ran into an NPC, like, I don't know, fucking 10 hours later in the game. And they were like, you were harassing the kids. You're going to jail. And I'm like, fuck.
What? I'm gonna kill
Fuck
you
them
now.
kids.
Blah.
Now I'm gonna find them kids.
Them motherfucking
So,
kids.
you know, like I fucking like reset and I, you know, avoided that person, and then it happened again, and then I finally was like, I guess I'll just go to jail. And I went to jail and I snuck out at the back of the jail, and then a thing popped up, said I was the most wanted whatever. And
I ain't fucking with the kids, I'll tell you that.
yeah, don't fuck with them kids, man. Jerry's kids ain't to be fucked with.
Jerry was pissed.
And
He
Jerry was
so
pissed.
upset.
I did all of his cocaine. Lady!
Hey, lady, where's my
nice lady.
cocaine?
And cocaine.
Oh god.
Full circle.
Wild buns right
Hey,
there.
Tina. Hey, congratulations to Tina. She leveled up at work today. So
Oh, you
Fuck
leveled up?
yeah.
You get a promotion?
Sweet.
she's super Tina.
Baconator.
Super Tina?
Mutant
That
Ninja
the
Turtles.
world's not ready for
Super Tina Ninja Turtle.
We're not ready for that, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Level up.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Tina. That's
Dope.
fucking dope.
Congratulations. I got a new job at work.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's
dude.
leveling the fuck up. That's what the
Fuck
fuck I'm
yeah.
talking about.
I'm leaving the hose building department
Screw
and
that.
I'm moving into a quality assurance role.
Hell yeah. I
So
love it.
that's kind of cool.
That's fucking dope as fuck.
I'm just happy to get away from the fucking management.
Yeah. He'll be in a different spot.
Yeah.
It's nice over there. I mean,
Mhm.
people still travel, but
Yeah, it's the
Fucking
kind of job that like you kind of just do your job.
yeah, you can kind of be left the fuck
Yeah.
alone.
That's
What are you doing? I'm checking all the stuff to make sure it's right. Leave me
Yeah.
the fuck alone.
The amount of fucking like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You doing
Tina
okay?
does that.
You need
Tina,
anything?
That's what I do. I work in quality assurance.
Oh, sweet.
nice.
Love it. Quality assurance.
Speaking
Well, I
of which,
assure you,
I'm just
Tina's
gonna
quality.
be cryptic about this, but I saw a guy's work that
Oh?
works under me. It
Uh-huh.
looked really good. The guy I sent out to check it said, "Hey, really good," but yet I still got a complaint from a customer that says, "You didn't hook up my coax lines. What am I going to hardwire my internet to?" And I'm like, oh. I work in telecommunications, and
Uh-huh.
that's where people that don't know telecommunications try to tell you what
How
They think
it
telecommunications work.
That's the shit that sometimes when it comes to them surveys, you're like, somebody's getting fucked here because we don't know what the fuck they
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck this really is.
What did they want coax hooked up to?
They wanted all of their coax active, so that way hardwiring is a possibility. As I would know, signal is better that way. And I'm just like,
Like you're talking like
first of
Old
of all,
school.
your builder ran Cat 5 through the house. Cool. He ran it outside. So either it's set up for use as phone, or he fucked up because it should be inside where you would put a switch in order to put hardwire points through your house.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I just
do this.
my
Is just my
job.
fucking job.
Oh,
That's I
Yeah.
hate
So
that
like
shit.
I
hear you, dude.
I send a picture to, the higher ups being like, hey, this is what they're complaining about, knowing that they're looking at it going, what? And I can say exactly,
yeah.
because there's nothing wrong with this, but I digress.
Frustrating.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It hurts my feelings.
I made the mistake of
nothing.
saying spring cleaning today, which was followed by a fucking blizzard here in the northeast of PA. I apologize for saying spring.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why do we keep getting punished? Like what? What?
Dude, yeah, it's been in the
It is-
40s all week. Like,
It's
what the
cold,
shit?
and all of a sudden, like
It's
I was like, "Oh, the
windy.
sun's out, getting hot." Took off my sweatshirt, and then I'm like, "It's snowing." What the
Yeah, it's almost April. Like what in the series?
Yeah,
fuck?
I own it, Tina. It was all on me. I said the fucking word.
Yeah, definitely DB. It's doing that to Dave today. We had so many dumb little meetings today. Like they pulled us out. Hey, come over here. But like every time we were all going back to our area, I was like, thanks a lot for the quality and safety meeting, Dave. And he would just during the first time, he was like, what the fuck? I just kept, and then we had another meeting. Like it's like, good God, Dave, another one? Thanks, dude. He was laughing. He got a
Dave
kick out of it.
Staten?
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man.
I just want to say I just looked at the 2-week forecast.
I hate you, Dad. I love you, but I hate you. He's like, it's 82 and sunny here.
Everybody from Florida says shit like that.
Right?
Well,
That's
shit.
why when it's 35 degrees there and you guys are like, I'm gonna die,
Exactly.
I don't even feel bad.
No sympathy at all.
Yeah.
No, when you guys had snow again this year and people were freaking out,
Right.
guys with 4-wheel drive still couldn't get out of their driveway because it's fucking ice.
Oh
What
yeah.
do I do? All
Yeah.
4 tires are spinning.
Yeah, they don't know how to do the things.
I love it.
And on the 8th of April, the low is going to be 23 degrees. April.
That's
Yeah,
where
see,
we're at,
like
folks.
this is the time of year where we get all 4 seasons in Northeast PA.
Every day.
Tonight it's going to be 25 degrees,
Mhm.
fucking cold as shit. But Saturday it's going to be almost 80 degrees.
Yeah.
What the hell?
76, I think they're calling for. And then back on Tuesday of next week, it'll be back down to a high of in the 40s, low in the 20s. So basically, fuck you if you work outside.
Yeah. Saturday's going to be 68 here.
Ooh,
So we're not trailing far behind you.
yeah, it's that change. Love it.
We're having the same shitty weather, but about 4 degrees apart.
Fucking 57 and cloudy in Smirk's part of Canada.
Geez, see, Canada's better. Canada's just better.
I love the fucking gloomy, rainy weather, dude. I love it, man.
I'm tired. I need a fucking I need the sun.
I love. Oh,
See,
I don't know.
I'm a guy that loves like sitting in like 2 feet of snow, 3 feet of snow with the sun blazing ahead of me. So it's cold, but you're in the light and it's nice and warm.
Can't, dude.
I don't mind cold when it's snowing.
Mhm.
I really don't. It makes sense to me. But when it's just cold and there's no snow, that's stupid.
It makes me mad.
Yeah, I get upset, dude. And I don't like it when the cold hurts my face.
Or like when
Yeah, that's the problem. The wind shit.
when the cold is so cold and the wind is so intense that it makes your pants feel wet.
I hate that, dude. I've been telling you that for years,
Yeah.
bro. I fucking
rough.
That's the worst. That's when it's so
Uh-huh.
cold. Your pants feel like you just stepped out of a tub.
Or when you exhale out of your nose and it freezes your mustache, bro.
Oh yeah.
And then it immediately
That kinda
thaws.
sucks. You go
and
inside
then
and you're like, what the fuck? I got
Uh-huh.
icicles on my shit.
Yep.
You get like a freeze thaw cycle on your mustache. Like I hate it.
You know,
Fuck
as a
off.
kid, I always thought, like, how do you not know that shit's freezing on your face? And then you get facial hair and you go inside after doing that shit, breathing
Yeah.
heavy outside, working in the
Yeah.
freezing cold. And you're like, oh my God, I do have icicles on my face.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I don't know what you guys have for crazy and strange news.
Oh, this was let DB, and then you hit the
yeah,
thing and
yeah. Why don't you
talk
tell
about it,
everybody about it, DB?
Yeah, we're going to do a new segment. We've done an episode before on strange things. Could range from anything paranormal, supernatural, raining cats and dogs, pandemonium kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just something fun to talk about. There's a lot of stuff in the news lately, which is what I'd like to touch on this week.
Sweet. I'm into
But yeah,
it.
strange stuff. Like, what the hell, man? It's not your
And
normal stuff.
and we have a button. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
we got it. We got a button.
We've got a couple people that have reached out with some audios, and we've got buttons.
More unsettling than a 30-year-old virgin at a porn convention. Way more scarier than a New Jersey rest stop at night. It's time for weird news.
Fucking Keith. He delivers it so weirdly too.
Weird news.
I love the way he says the weird news.
Weird news.
Weird news. It's good. It's good. That was weird.
Look at that photograph. That's weird.
Fuck yeah.
Every time I do it, make me laugh. So yeah, weird news. Besides Filoni loving us, because that's not weird.
It's not weird.
It's pretty weird.
It's appropriate.
Tina's got it. The pyramids.
The pyramid.
There's some
What the fuck?
new technology with satellites using sound waves to penetrate underneath the pyramids. And there's a Scottish and Polish, I think, are the heads of this scientific review, found structures under the pyramids. Like, we're talking giant, like cylindrical wells, if you would, with possibly a spiral staircase around them.
Right.
That go down to two giant cubes.
Eight tubes. They're 8 tubes.
8 tubes.
Mhm.
All coming down to what could be another complex, like down to like 2 kilometers below the crust of the earth.
And then what a
the
lot of
surface.
people are forgetting too is the tunnel systems outside of those.
Yeah.
It makes it look like all of the pyramids in the Giza Strip there are connected to what could be possibly be an underground city that they're saying could reach 38,000 years old. Mind you, our current textbook history says we've only been in cities for 9,000 years, which if you watch Ancient Aliens, you watch Ancient Civilizations, all those kinds of shows, there's people that feel like we go back further than that. And
Yeah, but
attention to Graham Hancock, he fucking
Graham Hancock
would
would be
like,
number one.
right.
yeah, but if you pay or if you listen to Bible folks, they'll say it's only been 4,000 years.
Yeah, I've heard some weird stuff about how dinosaurs are demons and there's some weird people. But yeah, like the Younger Dryas, which is a period of time of glacial movement, especially glacial like melting, creating what could be Noah's flood, could be the flood that is described in all
in all
religion.
ancient history,
all ancient history,
all across
some
the
sort of
world.
flood.
Yeah, they all
the earth.
talk about that.
So they're saying that not only these wells, so we're picturing 8 tubes that go down below especially the main pyramid, that have a spiral staircase that goes all the way down. And then they sit on 2 cubes that go like 6,500
hollow cubes. Yeah.
2 kilometers below the earth, which is
Didn't they say
somewhere-
those tubes going down were like 60 feet wide?
Yeah, they're
And they go
enormous.
down like 630 some odd kilometers or
Yeah, it goes
meters.
down. No,
I
it goes
can't
down
remember.
600 and some meters, which is, I mean, you're digging through granite.
And I saw too, like there's some speculation that those tubes are actually contained in an obelisk. Like, like the Washington Monument is an obelisk.
Oh,
and at the
right.
top, it has that pyramid shape. And
Right.
that's what we're seeing sticking out of the sand.
Right.
And there is a literal like obelisk that goes down, and those tubes are inside of that.
Right. They said they've got to get more peer review with it.
Yeah, and of course,
So
like the main person in Egypt,
I don't trust that dude at all.
Zawahas.
Yeah, Zawa, he's a
Yeah,
shiesty.
he's been known to, like, Graham Hancock came in and said, "Hey, there's some symbols in here that pertain to technology we didn't realize until like the 1980s, 70s, and it looks like diagrams that we didn't find out till recently." And he is the head of antiquities in Egypt, which basically says, you know, the Egyptian people created this. And what Graham Hancock is saying, nobody's taking away that Egyptians found this. We're just saying that Egyptians
right
are a lot older than you say they are.
The Egyptians that we know.
We're talking a civilization that came and went, and we have no record of, other than some crazy stuff that we have problems doing today.
Well, even like they found at Göbekli Tepe. That's so old, but they kind of pause and they're like, we're not gonna just hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna put a 150-year ban on digging anything because
that's not true. I found out there's no validity to that.
Well, there is to a point in a section that they can't go beyond.
Right. They're saving it.
No,
but there's not
better in the future.
Right, exactly. But there's not people made it sound like they completely stopped and they're not doing
there's not they're still looking at stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. You look around the world, man. Why did Easter Island, all these statues that you see heads, but they have full bodies? They're just there.
And they didn't find that out till much, much later.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy stuff around here. And there's a lot of, I love the fact that I'm a rabbit hole diver, if you would, when it comes to the pyramids being power plants.
Yeah, that's what my mom was saying in the chat.
Water and
I buy into that
absolutely.
Stuff too.
The hieroglyphics that show kind of stuff. The fact that, you know, things were covered in, like we look at the pyramids now. Imagine them being covered in limestone with a gold top. We're talking bright white with a golden
shimmering
top.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a big believer in those kinds of things. And while these are being discounted as being exaggerated and a lot of other things being thrown around, it kind of leads credence to there might be a technology we just haven't thought of. Harmonics, frequency use. There's a lot of things that we don't quite have the understanding. I think that
the frequency use
might have.
Dude, I've watched a bunch of stuff on the frequency use, and like they'll drop like sand, and the frequency, the different tones will create pictures, and there's mathematics in the pictures from the sound. This shit's wild. Dude.
Well, I've seen like the stuff where they put the sand and they run different sound wavelengths through it, and it makes completely different patterns and shapes.
Yeah, and there's certain sound waves that like they make the tree of life fucking. There's a sound frequency that makes the tree of life fucking is.
And what's funny is not only that, but when you see those sounds that make certain frequencies create certain designs, and then you can match up those designs to a turtle's shell. Like, what is the connection between all of that? Like, you know, it goes into that belief that we are all connected in some way. We just forgot how to access that. We forgot how to, you know, they say we use 10% of our minds. Some say we use more. We definitely don't use 100% of our brains.
That's for fucking true.
Right.
I mean, that goes true for a lot of people. Just go on YouTube and watch some random videos. 0% of brains for some people. But that being said, we could be tapping into something that we were able to tap into thousands of years ago. We just forgot.
Right.
I agree. My mom said it in the chat. Like, tons of knowledge has been lost.
Yeah.
Over time, and then some knowledge not only has been lost, no, some has been suppressed and not.
Yeah.
Well, how could you explain religions having the same things that go back? You know, Buddhism and Taoism and Christianity. They all speak of these things. Pagan religions that spoke of things that were the same as Christianity. And that's how it was easy to kind of bind them together. There's a reason why all across the world we talked about the same things.
Well, you know, and all across the world we find ancient versions of pyramids. Like that that shape was the central focus of
of a
clearly
yeah.
huge
It
gap.
had reasoning. There was reasoning behind this structure.
I can't find a square spot in my house
Yeah.
as close as these people did with measure twice, cut once, because it's fucking granite
Right.
Yeah.
that we
Right.
fucking shipped from 500 miles away.
And they still
somehow.
can't figure out how they even cut it.
I can't, dude. That's the one. I want to go to Egypt so bad. I want to go see all of that stuff.
Yeah, Brady and I talked about that
So
Ben
bad.
Carson trip. Just go down
Yeah.
with that dude,
Yeah,
talking about what he thinks about things. And just blow your
I'm definitely. I would love to do that, bro. And just I started watching that stuff more because I used to just watch it on my phone, watch YouTube. I started watching that on the big screen, and just this watching it on TV just completely gives you the scale, man. I like
scale, dude.
it when you start seeing it like that, you're like, wow, how did they do that? Like we can't even recreate that now, and they did that then.
Right.
We take no pride in building things like we used to.
We don't. Yeah,
You know?
nothing lasts like that.
We talked about that for like 10 minutes earlier. Just
Right.
a washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like you buy a washer and dryer 4 years later, it's shit.
That's right.
You're
I
changing
had
the
the
water
same
pump in
one
it.
growing up
Changing
for
it,
like
yeah.
15 years.
My parents had the same washer and dryer forever. Now we buy a new one every 4 fucking years.
I've been through. We got a microwave in 1987, maybe, and we didn't get a new one until we moved across town in 93. And there
I
was
think-
nothing wrong with the old one.
My dad, I wouldn't be surprised if my dad still has a TV that I remember he had in Okinawa.
Yeah.
Like that TV it never died, and it
Right.
just got passed from room to
Mhm.
room, and just like
When-
it lasts. Now you buy these fucking TVs, they last you 4 or 5 years, 6
Uh-huh.
years, and then you got to get a
Buy
new
it
one
all.
definitely, because now the screen looks like garbage when you're trying to watch anything
Uh-huh.
because they've upscaled it so fucking much.
That's
That's another thing.
TVs are so cheap now.
Oh, I know.
I have a 25-inch like flat screen TV that's just sitting downstairs in the back room, not doing a fucking thing.
I know.
I don't even need it.
It's so wild.
It's just there.
It's so wild.
There's 2 of them out in the pole barn. Yeah, there's 4 of them in this room.
I have a TV sitting. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
You know, it's just wild.
I worked at a factory where
Oh,
when you
excuse
took
me.
your TV in and it wasn't working, and you took it to a repair guy, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, we sent it out for repair." I worked in a factory putting these things on a lathe after they went and had the neck and the gun taken out of them, and I fused glass to them and put the new the new picture gun inside of them and sealed them up and put them in a case to go back out to wherever these things came from being fixed. And
Yeah.
now it's my TV's starting to shit out. I'm going to throw it away and get another one.
Yep.
Because it's going to
That's
cost me.
why- I didn't know
I
you
could
did
take
that,
it to
dude.
a
That's
guy
cool.
and he's going to charge me the same price as a new TV
Mhm.
to fix it.
That's funny is too, is like, you know where the vacuum shop down across from the cigar shop?
Yeah, West Half.
Yeah. I always seen that since it's always stuck out since I've lived here.
Mm-hmm. It's a relic.
But it's been open the entirety of me
Uh-huh.
living here, and it's always in business. There's always somebody, a couple cars in the parking lot, always working on older vacuums,
Yeah.
a few Dysons and shit. But
Mhm.
most people, they don't replace they just replace their vacuum now. They don't go get
Yeah.
it fixed. They don't replace belts because most don't have belts and stuff like that
Mhm.
now.
Right.
But like, he's still relevant for the people who are like, no, this shit works great. Fix it. I
Mhm.
don't want to buy.
I
After
remember
the
my
greatest
parents had-
generation is gone and the old boomers are gone, that place will die.
Oh,
Right.
I know.
I remember my
'cause-
parents having an Electrolux that they bought from somebody
yeah.
that sold it to them, and that if anything happened to it, they called a number and they would get a belt, or they would get a part or whatever.
I remember when my dad used to buy Sears hand tool, or he would buy Craftsman hand
Craftsman.
tools from Sears,
They broke.
and they had a lifetime warranty. If they broke, you could take it back and get
Yep.
it. You can't get that anywhere.
Mhm.
It does not exist.
Well,
Harbor
That's
Freight.
not a thing.
Harbor Freight sign up for the most part,
Yeah.
tool wise, you can take them back in. They'll give you a new one. My buddy bought a winch from them, and
Yeah.
then ended up on his 5th winch by the
Yeah.
end of the summer. because he was doing docks, and you burn them up, and they were like, "Here's another one." You
Mhm.
spent an extra $10, $20, and it covered it. So
when I was maybe in my late 20s, I had lots and lots of craftsmen, like wrenches and whatnot, you know. And I remember one day, like, you know, they occasionally would give up and you'd go get another one, right? And I remember one day going in there and the guy didn't say, "Oh, well, go grab one off the shelf," like they always did. He said, "Okay, give me a second," and he fucking rooted around in this box they had and found the same size wrench. Was like, "Here." And I'm like, "What's this?" Well, they rebuild them now. And I'm like, "I don't want a rebuilt wrench. I want a new one."
Right. You gave me a warranty.
Yeah,
I think
there's
the
a
downfall of
warranty.
Sears was when it merged with Kmart.
Yeah.
You know, which
Uh-huh.
is funny because nobody really knew that Kmart, their is Top Tool or shit. They had tools, and you didn't know that they guaranteed them for life. So
Yeah.
if you bought tools and their brand of tools, you could actually take them back to Kmart, return them.
Really? I
Well,
didn't
then
know
when they
that.
merged with Sears, everything kind of went to,
Poop.
you know, the
Well,
home light version of everything.
Yeah. I really feel like when you couldn't return your Craftsman tools back to Sears, that was the last nail in the coffin for Sears. Because
The day the
all
music died.
yeah, all the dudes that were like Craftsman tools.
Well, see, it was different. Like,
fuck it.
well, when
We're
we
out.
grew up, I grew up. We had a Craftsman store.
Yeah.
Like it was just for crap. My
Right.
dad, I remember my dad used to go there in Albuquerque. It was over by our old church. That was it was a Craftsman store. So my dad would replace his tools there all the time.
Right.
Or not all the time. It's not like they went bad. Craftsman.
Yeah.
It was a great fucking brand. I don't want to say it like that. So
well, to that point, I just burn up when I was cutting off my tire for the Ram. Remember that I told you the thing didn't drop, the tire didn't drop down anymore.
Right.
I burnt up my old angle grinder that was a Craftsman. That thing was from like 91.
Right.
My granddad bought that.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing has been doing work
dude.
since 1991.
My father-in-law, some of the tooling and shit that my father-in-law has, like, is old as fuck, dude.
Right.
Just think about it, dude. You got a car or a truck in the 1940s and 1950s. You got a manual that would tell you how to set the timing, how to adjust the valves. You buy one today, and the first page tells you, please don't drink the stuff inside the battery.
Yeah. Right.
No, that's true. You win. You win. Touche.
You know,
Touche.
I mean, we might have changed a little bit as a society. That
yeah, I think so.
Throwaway materialism that, you know, I've been in a position where your money's tight, man. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
the
the
part
fact
that
that
sucks.
YouTube has created like its own university for me. I have learned so much from YouTube. I worked on a golf course. I didn't know how to do shit. Became a small engine mechanic. I worked on a golf course. I found out how to grind reels, which people charge like $100 a reel.
Yeah.
I learned how to do that on YouTube. So technology is great. You should learn how to fix the stuff you have. It's a dying art, which is probably why we have no connection to whatever the fuck is underneath the pyramids. Because somebody somewhere was like, "It's a long way down, bro."
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm tired.
Right.
I don't want to walk down all those stairs.
Well, why don't we just do this instead later? It's easier.
Right.
Right.
So I wanna propose something to you guys.
To get naked?
Don't get naked.
Damn it.
I
thought we were gonna
in the spirit of continuing to keep this thing around an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk Star Wars a different night?
Yeah, we can do that.
And just keep talking fun shit.
So weird. It is escape-averse shit though.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
What other kind of
mushrooms now, Diablo Mama?
I love you too.
No. I ordered mushrooms.
I do the mushroom coffee. It's fantastic.
Mushrooms on my pizza.
I love, dude. I wasn't the biggest mushrooms fan as a kid, dude. All in now. All
me
in.
too,
Can
dude.
you put them on a burger? Yeah, let's put them on that burger.
Oh,
Let's
hell yeah.
fucking go.
You,
The
can
Swiss
you just
mushroom
cook
burger
a,
has become one of my favorite burgers.
Right.
cook
I
a
love a Swiss mushroom.
portobello with some cheese, right? Oh man, I'm all in it. As a
I'm in,
kid,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
mushrooms.
not the biggest, but
I
mushrooms,
didn't
bro.
have that for that never happened to me for mushrooms, but it did happen to me for horseradish, sauerkraut, and onions.
Well, sauerkraut, for some reason in my
Sauerkraut
head,
was-
sauerkraut was something different for years. I thought it was. I thought it was something that was more sweet, even though it's called sauerkraut.
Yeah.
In my head, it had a completely different flavor, and I accidentally had some of it within the last couple years, and I want it all the time on my hot dogs. now.
Just like
Ah,
cabbage,
fuck.
dude.
Oh,
Fried cabbage with butter and garlic, salt and pepper.
Mhm.
Like
Oh,
people would talk about that. I'm like, oh, it's gross. Now I'm like, oh, you better.
corned beef and cabbage. Fuck.
I'll try to keep the farting to a minimum, but I'm going to eat me some cabbage.
If you give
I love
me
broccoli too, dude.
like a bratwurst, sauerkraut, a little spicy mustard, dude,
oh yeah,
that
dude.
fucks.
Yeah, dude. I'm here for that.
Fuck's hard.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking time.
Pretty damn close to a fucking Honda Odyssey. I'll tell you that much.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, my Honda Passport still fucks.
That's a good news.
It's been a couple of months.
Still fucking
I'm
good
settled
news.
into it.
I like it.
I've
We should all celebrate
I've
that.
spilled some coffee.
It's gonna happen.
Oh,
it's your mode of transport.
Yeah,
It's
I
yours
got
now.
I got a little bit of mud like on the
It's
wheel
not gonna
well.
stay pretty forever.
Like-
we try.
It's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm not sure how this is I'm gonna enjoy this. Like there's dog hair on stuff now, and I'm like, no, this
It's lived in.
fucks.
It's lived in. dude.
It
It's
fucks,
real.
bro.
It's
I
yours,
can't,
bro. It fucks and it's yours.
It's like when you see people in their houses always permanently clean. You're not really living. That's not real life. That's not real life.
No, I mean you see how this place is.
That's not
Like
real life.
I do real good sometimes, and then sometimes not so much.
Not so much, dude. Sometimes
know.
it's just a forest fire, but you
But-
just gotta let it happen.
I mean I haven't like cleaned the
I love my
interior of my
lesbian car. My dad was asking about my lesbian car.
Uh-huh.
I love it, dude. My Subaru.
I don't know.
I'm still fucked up on the fact that it's a Japanese car.
Yeah.
That still blows my mind. I thought I was an Australian imported fucking car.
Yeah, everybody
No,
did.
it's a
Entirety of my
Japanese
life, and like,
imported
nah,
Australian lesbian car.
It's the
yeah, my
Outback thing.
Japanese- oh.
It's because they called that one model Outback. Everybody was like, well, it's clearly
Oh,
an
it's
Australian
clear.
car.
Clearly, Crocodile Dundee drive.
Yeah.
And then there's the Forester. It's
Uh-huh.
all fucking
Uh-huh.
stuff, dude. Come on.
You got it.
Sometimes my Subaru backs up to another Subaru in the parking lot, and
And they just dock.
just docking.
Hot,
Just the
like
whole thing.
hatchback action.
It's a whole thing, dude. It's beautiful, actually.
When I got into your car the other day, there was a full-size towel
Yeah, that's
on the floor, and I thought to
no.
myself,
That's because a full size fucking cup of coffee went in my fucking cup holder,
oh,
and
Ah.
it just has a divider that
I
you
knew
can
there was
take
a story.
out. Oh yeah, dude. I got it because it was cold, so I had to scrape windows and shit, doing all the thing. So when I got in my car, I don't have a remote start. I set my coffee because I'm gonna drink it. I set my coffee where the gear shifter is.
Oh,
I did all the things, got in the car. I think I was listening to my music, so I had to put my headphones back, and then I just went to put it in reverse, and I just dumped my cup of coffee in the fucking cup holder.
oh shit!
So yeah,
Did it hold
dude.
it nicely? Like
Yeah, no, I
actually
didn't go
ripped it off?
anywhere else. It just stayed in there. So I went inside and grabbed a couple of towels, and
Always remember. to bring
one
a towel.
stayed in the front seat, and one's in the back on the floor.
That's wild. I was like,
Yeah.
"There's a story behind this towel."
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, man. Always bring a
Yeah,
towel.
man.
There's a
Don't forget
photo-
your
I mean, it
towel.
takes
You
me a
might
while. I
dump
have a
an
photo. I
entire
took a
coffee
photo
maker.
of how full
Yeah.
Jaws could have hung out in my fucking cup holders. with all
Oh
the coffee
man, I
that was in
love it so much.
Jesus.
I love it so much. All right, so getting towards the end of this, I will
Oh, if we're gonna talk weird shit, I'm gonna
Yeah.
interrupt you.
do it.
Get it.
Did
Yeah.
you see the spiral in the sky
No.
and the weird
No.
lights? in
Oh, with the
fucking-
triangle and the lights
Oh
thing.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
weird.
yeah, dude.
That one, no, but the fucking there's
Oh.
in like Netherlands, there's like 3 or 4 or 5 different places I've seen video and pictures. It looks like a weird symbol. It looks like a spiral in the sky, dude.
Mhm.
It's weird as fuck.
Oh, is this
No, it's not a drones thing, Mom. It's a
in Hawaii and shit?
I think it was Hawaii, the Netherlands.
It's not aliens, it was SpaceX, is what
Oh. Did
scientists figured it out. This is actually just recent. They figured out spirals in the sky.
Oh.
This. Oh, I got it.
Oh, really? I've never seen that.
Yeah, dude.
It
was reported all over the fucking place.
Like Metroid.
It's like a Metroid.
SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launched, and the rocket's frozen exhaust plume appeared to be spinning in the atmosphere for some time afterwards. That's just recent, is what they're saying.
That sounds a little bit like weather balloons.
It could be. I mean, we all know. I mean, dude, we live in an age where Congress is like, yeah, there's aliens and they live in the ocean.
Uh-huh. Did you guys hear that shit the other day?
I just don't
about
think
Miami.
I don't think enough people talk about what the fuck he just said. I really don't think enough people talk about that. And then when you look at that, and then you look at where they used to fucking test bombs and shit in the ocean, why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah.
Why did we choose that spot?
I'm just saying, like, no, like I brought up on this show a couple times the law enforcement that were given 11-page pamphlets on how to deal with UAPs and aliens and shit like that. And there's a real fucking thing that you could look up, and like nobody talks about that kind of shit. Nobody, like, it blows my mind. Like, real media and real people put shit out there, and you're like, holy fuck.
Lou Elizondo, who worked on a classified spot that's just declassified enough to know that it had to do with aliens, came to Congress and was like, I know all this stuff, and half of it I can't say. You know I can't say. I need you to rule so I can say, so we can get this out. And Congress is like, interesting. Yes, there's aliens and things living in the ocean. We'll talk about it later.
But even still, like, they've had congressional hearings and shit on this, and people are like, people who would laugh and talk shit, they won't even acknowledge it. They're like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like,
dude, we live in a crazy weird time where we get this information that's like coming at you, and you're like, how come nobody's talking about this shit?
Yeah.
Right.
You paying attention?
I think it's because too a lot of people are high on their own piss too, so that has a lot of people are. There's so much social media that they're.
In all fairness, we do live in a time where we go and buy our herb in the store and get our eggs from the weird hippie guy on the street.
Yeah.
Times is fucking true. Hey, that ain't no fucking lie, dude. There's a lady down the road selling eggs, and she made a little stand.
There's a bunch of people around me selling eggs for.
You know, she's got a barcode so you can use it to use your Venmo. So
Cash App, right?
It's on the up and up there.
There's a bunch of them, $4.
That's FDA approved.
So, and it's in your honor.
Mars sex matters.
It's funny that you guys said what you just said, though, because like even Jon Stewart the other day in his monologue was like, where are all the conspiracy theorists now that all the conspiracy shit is fucking happening? Like, there's things happening.
I think a lot of them are just watching it.
Yeah.
And they're talking to their other conspiracy friends because they've always believed.
Yeah.
So they're not, if you didn't fucking listen or believe before, why the fuck would I talk to you now?
Yep.
I know so-and-so is going to talk. I know DB's going to talk to me about it. So I'm going to go all in and deep because DB didn't think I was a weirdo before. Now we're going to go really deep. You know, I think that plays in. It was a stigma, dude.
Yeah.
You had to find the right crowd. You couldn't talk about that shit.
Yep, for sure.
Like, I think my family was pretty, like, we talk about it, and I know that's a pretty odd thing. People, like, you talk about UFOs and aliens. Like, yeah, it was just.
Yeah.
Sometimes that shit was on Unsolved Mysteries.
Right?
We fucking talk about it.
The paranormal, supernatural stuff would show up on Unsolved Mysteries. You'd be like,
that shit would blow my mind, dude. That's.
Yep. Fucking Mulder and Scully, man. The truth's out there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this new segment is kind of about. Is that we
I feel you,
touch on
Tina.
some weird shit. There's always something weird coming out in the news that people aren't talking about. Some people are talking about. This pyramid stuff was kind of cool.
The pyramid shit's way cool.
Look, man, here's the thing. If we can learn new shit about other shit that you believe in, how is this other stuff not possible?
Right.
Right. You never know.
You never know, dude. I mean, forever I was told that you can only add a specific way, and then my kids went to school.
And they
and I
learned
was told
lattice.
there's a whole nother fucking way that you can add and subtract and do math. So
and if you're like me, you were like, "Fuck them! Don't do it that way." That's
I agree
insane.
with you.
Right.
There's a lot of fucking drawing.
I
It's
agree with
7.
you. I'm just trying
4
to make a
plus
point.
3 is 7.
I'm just trying to make a point, Dragon Buddy.
I
agree with
poor
you.
math.
I have 5 kids, dude. I had to deal with it, so calm down, buddy.
Yeah,
you had
I
2.
get you.
Whatever. I'm just saying, if you can accept learning new stuff and people be like, hey, we learned this. This is new. Jesus is with us. So
I wish I hadn't been in that moment and I heard that on the audio. You were on a tear and then you were like, Jesus is with us.
Jesus is with us. Right on.
What it is.
He is with us.
Oh yeah, fuck me.
Let's go. I don't know where I'm at now.
You know where we're at? You got just a few seconds. All you out there, hit the like button.
I'm not quite sure who you are, but you better hit that thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's that
what?
time.
That
It's
was
that
weird.
time.
Penis.
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 Kelly had to say it.
I guess.
Said it. So Shanti.
Well,
We were
Ew,
there.
what's a penis? What's that?
penis.
Is that like a Pegasus penis? What the fuck?
Penis is how you qualify the time spent using a penis.
Did
That's
you know?
penis.
Did you
Oh.
know that pignace is French for penis?
No.
I made that up years ago,
Yeah.
and I will tell everybody that for as long as I
Fucking, that's
fucking
what it
live.
is. Yeah.
Do you know?
I can say it to random people too. Like
Mhm.
for years at work, I've walked by the most random people at work, and I was like, "Did you know pignace is French for penis?" And then just walk away. I'm like, what?
Which
what?
is funny because I took French and penis is the word for penis in French.
I'm so close, dude. I'm so
You know
close.
what
He's
I
not that far away.
learned
Not that far
at
away.
my old job for no reason? Penis in Spanish is pinga. And if it's a clown's, it's pinga de piazo.
Why do you know this?
I don't fucking know, but it's in there and it's never coming out.
Mi
I love it.
nombre es Dragon Buddy.
I got nothing, guys. Here's what I got. You spelled dessert with 2 S's and desert with 1 because you'd rather have 2 scoops of ice cream. So there's 2 S's. That's all I got. You guys are saying fucking shit.
You
foreign
said that
languages.
to me a long time ago, and that's stuck in my head. You said
That
it
is now
one
going to
time.
be a thing, dude. Like,
Yeah,
that's
because I've always wondered that. 2 S's, I want 2 scoops of ice cream.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
always,
yeah,
that's how I
dude.
fucking permanently will always
I
remember
was
that.
a 45-year-old man when I learned that.
I was 47.
It works, dude. It works.
Fuck.
I don't know where I learned that, but I learned that. I've never fucking forgot.
If you learned anything in an hour and a half, I hope you learned how to say clown penis. It's
And at the bare minimum, how to spell dessert
yeah.
And pignace is definitely a more fancy word in French for penis.
for penis. It
Yeah.
is, dude.
Pinga de piazo dessert.
I sound. It sounds like you could get out of it if you're like, you could get out of a jam. You're like, I pulled out my pignace,
Uh-huh.
and it's just like, oh, well, that's
Oh,
fine.
Jesus. Put
My
that
bad.
away.
I didn't realize you.
Oh my
pulled out
God.
the
This is
pignace.
MMA match.
You can get out of a jam if you relax a little bit, it'll get softer.
Yeah, and
Then you can jelly it out.
You
I-
jelly
already
jam
did.
that shit hardcore.
Hey, honey.
Dude, that's what I'm
Put it on the
doing.
lip.
Ah!
Oh jeez.
Oh
It's
Lord.
not my jam. Hey, honey. Kiss it on the lips.
I like honey.
Oh, Dad, we say penis all the time.
No, we don't.
we do.
Mostly. And that
Damn
wasn't
it,
us.
Kelly.
We have a drop for it.
Don't say that, Kelly.
Oh, so good.
Oh
So good.
man.
You know, Mom, Dad gets that from Grandpa because Grandpa didn't like the word fart.
I thought you were gonna say he got his penis from grandpa.
Well, technically he did, right? That's not.
Well,
That's not.
genetic, You know.
Well,
I'm not wrong if that's the. If we're gonna go there.
getting your penis from grandpa.
Not like that. That's just inappropriate.
I'm just saying, like
You're just being.
it means
inappropriate.
something different whether or not
You're
grandpa was
not
in
one to-
your
when
genetic
you-
line.
You're not one. You're not the one, dude. You're not the one to be saying shit like that.
Is it your
I was
biological
fucking
grandpa?
my boss the other day. Yeah, you're not the one to be saying shit like that.
You're not supposed to fuck your boss.
That's what you do all the time, bro.
No,
Yes, we've covered this on this show many
No,
a
I
time
don't.
with you.
I don't do that.
I can go find it to prove it.
No.
We have recordings.
I wouldn't.
Actually, I think I made a TikTok about it, buddy. That's how you shut him up. That's how you shut him up.
Well, I don't really have anything else.
I'm sorry we didn't do what we said we were going to do, but we had a good time.
Hey, listen, if you looked at the title card, you knew what you were in for.
Yeah.
Right.
But here's what I want you guys to
Cocaine
know.
and aliens. Who knew that was going to be the show?
This is what I want you guys to really like. If you're going to take anything away tonight,
2 scoops, baby.
it's this.
It was beautiful. We climaxed at the same time.
How's that work?
Shoot my load into you, shoot your load on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, you're loading me. My bottom.
May the force be with you. Go blue.
I am Groot.
Why am I dripping with goo?
He's still giggling.